now something after Joey, and a lot of word about this has been on the internet. Head First, that great. I mean, for 32 minutes or whatever it is, some great energy. I mean, it just seems like there was something good grooving right there.
Yeah, because Joey wasn't in the band.
Was that it?
Well, he wasn't. He didn't play it. He wasn't in the band.
Yeah,
That's when he left. That's the last thing we did with Pete Ham.
Any rehearsals with Joey on those songs?
No,
so
he was gone.
These songs were written after him, so
he was gone. Yeah.
Yeah, technically, then he shouldn't be part of the songwriting.
Oh no.
Credit and royalty and all that stuff. Then.
You know, he won't see a penny of that one.
And
much to his dismay. You know. Maybe Mark Ivey will sue me.
Can I quote you on that? That's now with Head First. Was it your idea, or did somebody say, "Hey, you know, you've got Head First sitting around, do something"?
Yeah, well, it's been sitting around for a long time, and we've done some like research into it, and we're getting the green light from all areas, so get it out there, you know.
Now I've heard 3 versions of it, and
what quality?
Actually, they were pretty good. I mean, they were better than that Ryko disc.
Yeah.
Not Ryko, Rhino. Sorry. They were like the dynamics were there. They weren't as squished down and dull sounding.
Well, I've got a master copy tape of most of the tunes.
Is that the one that was prepared for Warner Brothers?
No. Well, it's like a master copy, you know. But it's good. It's the real good quality, you know.
A master copy in terms of a 2-track, or like?
Yeah, you know, like when you go to a recording studio, they give you a copy of what you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever, a work or a evaluation.
Yeah, you know, that's all right.
Everybody got a copy of that, right?
Yeah.
Were they all the same mix, or were there differences? I thought I've heard differences.
One was done in London, and one was done in LA, in the Music Factory. And the one in the Music Factory is all tinnied out and compressed and shit. And the one that was done in London sounds great.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think I've heard through Bob's and Pete's copies or something like that. I'm guessing, but I'm assuming that those were the 2.
Yeah,
but they were lovely, and I liked some of the countdowns, and I mean,
right.
that was the intriguing thing. Are you going to leave those in for?
I would like to, yeah. I was talking about that. You might as well leave that in, because it gives it that warmth. It's a bit of warmth, you know.
Yeah. From that album, what do you think of the songs?
I think there's some good ones there, real good ones. You know?
Yeah, especially, and this is something that, oh boy, seems like maybe
Lay
a year.
Down. I like that one.
What about your tracks? I mean, Moonshine was just a kicker. I mean, it was like, wow, you know, hearing that, 6-7 years ago when that album came out, I was thinking, you know, what could have been if these were just, you know, sampling tracks. So.
Yeah, well, hey, shit don't happen the way you want them to, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that was done under duress. I mean, lots of stress. And, you know, we didn't have any money at the time either, you know. Plus we weren't getting paid for it. And we just got whipped into the studio and you know, just to produce it to Warner Brothers, you know.
Did you know at that time that this was just a poly tactic to get money?
Oh yeah, we knew that, yeah. But we had no choice but to come up with the goods, you know. You know, because there's nothing else going on.
Yeah. Now, in that era with Bob Jackson in it, I mean, what did you think of his abilities? Was he a part of Badfinger? Was he energy-wise?
We went on the road with him and everything. You know, we went to we did a European tour. And we didn't touch the States, but we went on the road, you know, extensively with him. We toured with the Man Band in England and Wales, and we went over to Iceland. We did quite a bit on the road.
Did he fit in? I mean, did it?
Oh
did
yeah,
it groove?
He fit in great. Yeah. Yeah, he fit in real good. You know.
If things would have gone on, I mean, would Bob have been?
He would have been one of the prolific writers. Yeah. You know.
And do you keep in contact with him? I mean, like talking about Head First releases and.
Well, I will be. Yeah, I will be shortly. But I worked with him in the past with Tommy. You know.
Right. That was the. Is it British Invasion tour?
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Was he a guitarist in the studio too? Because this video I saw, he was playing guitar.
He played a bit of rhythm guitar now and again. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
You know, if he sang a song.
Oh, so he would play and sing guitar at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because some people that can play guitar and also play another instrument primarily don't have that.
Primarily the keyboard player, but he stand up one song or two songs and play some rhythm.
Okay. And now more general questions. Like just touching on base of your drumming capabilities. It's exceptional. I've made the comparisons like Keith Moon-esque. So, in terms of the drumming, do you feel proud of the work that you did?
Well, it's okay, but it's nowhere near my capacity because producers, they tell you not to do this, not to do that, and they strip you down a little bit. But I can fuse, if I want to, I can play like jazz rock and all that. But then I keep it stripped down, even on my new stuff. It's very basic. Like less is more,
Yeah. Do you have one of those out of left field, out of the blue influences, like a Buddy Rich or a Gene Krupa or something like that?
Well, my first influence was Sandy Nelson.
Sandy Nelson?
Yeah.
And who is Sandy Nelson?
Remember him?
No, I don't.
Let There Be Drums. Teen Beat,
I have no
Yeah, he did drum solos and shit. He made albums of drum solos. And, like a pre-Wipeout.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Sandy Nelson was the man. But, that was one of my first influences. But I've listened to all kinds of music, from Chick Corea to McLaughlin to, I've listened to Billy Cobham and you name it. Steve Gadd, I like Terry Bozzio, Zappa's got, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But for my kind of writing and music, it's the old Beatle beat, You know what I mean? Chuck Berry and Beatles, Stones.
Yeah,
that fits most.
In terms of influences, Badfinger seems to have influenced a lot of the new popster bands and whatever Britpop and whatever else you want to call it. In fact, I've even got some Japanese guys who were all born like 73, 74, that, right on their records, you can hear, that sounds like money, that sounds like, come and get it. Any well-known musicians acknowledge you guys over the years?
Well, there's an album out, a tribute to Badfinger. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of artists that did some stuff there. Even one of Crimson, Adrian Belew did a track.
Oh yeah.
Amy Mann did some stuff. A bunch of them, yeah.
Anybody like beyond that?
I think Lillian Axe did No Matter What.
Oh yeah.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, Mariah Carey did Without You.
Yeah, well.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, but the
Cha-ching.
Yeah. She took the Nielsen riffed one though. Does that bother you at all that she didn't maybe incorporate something a little more original? Because a lot of people felt she was just doing a verbatim cover.
Yeah, but don't forget, she's that kind of singer.
That's true.
It worked for her, and it couldn't have been that bad because it was number one. If Perry Como would have done it, he'd have done it his way.
No, that's Sinatra.
Actually.
Oh no,
it's been recorded about 500 or 600 times by different artists.
Wow.
Andy Williams, Perry Como, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra used to sing it in his set.
Wow.
And he's the only guy that actually acknowledged Pete Ham wrote it.
Really?
Yeah, because my wife went to his concert. Well, she must have been about 20 years ago. And he said this next one's from the late great Pete Ham.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rather than Nielsen, because everybody thinks Nielsen wrote it.
Yeah.
And he didn't. He said this is from the late great Pete Ham.
Well,
that was pretty cool.
That's wild. In fact, my first recordings of anything, somebody had thrown away a Nielsen Schmielsen album.
Right.
So I actually got introduced ultimately to Badfinger through that album.
Really?
And then I saw an Apple record.
You're fading away again.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw an Apple record.
A bit louder, man, because I'm on a cell phone too.
Oh, okay. So I saw an Apple record in the store, and I saw that puppy, and that gotta get it. It says Apple on it. It must be good.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a good turn of events. Really
Oh, yeah.
got introduced to a lot of good music.